Hi, welcome to another training session. This time we're just going to have a little bit of a muck around with the OR statement. Now, the OR statement in itself doesn't really do much. Let's say, for instance, if we type in some details here, we're just going to type this in on a spreadsheet. So let's just zoom in a little bit. Here we go. And then on this spreadsheet in A1, I'm looking for salespeople. So let's have a look and say, for instance, we type in sales teams. And then we're going to do team 1 and team 2. There we go. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you a nice little autofill feature where you go team 3, team 4, team 5, and team 6. So we have teams 6 or 6 teams available. So let's just adjust the width of that so it's a little wider there. That's great. Excellent. So we want to track their sales for the first quarter of the year. So we're going to type Jan. And again, we'll use that autofill feature to go across to March. Just going to highlight those 3 columns at the top and adjust the width of them so they're all equal. Excellent. So I don't want to have to be typing in a lot of figures in, so I'm going to generate some random numbers between 100 and 1,000. So what I'm going to do is type in equals for a formula. The formula I'm looking for is rand between. There it is. I'm going to type in there 100 and 1,000. Oops, 1,000. Here we go. So it starts generating random numbers. I can't drag this straight the way down here. I've either got to go to the right first and down, or down first and to the right. Let's go to the right first, and then I'm going to double click on this autofill modifier to bring that down. Excellent. So far, so good. So what we really need to do now is paste the values. So I'm going to copy that, go up to paste in the top left-hand corner here, and then go down to and click on paste values, just so you can see how that works. Just going to zoom in a little bit here. There we go. There we go. So we've got the paste values in here. So let's just zoom back out. Great, paste values. So if you look now, if I press escape to get rid of the marching ants, you can see the numbers here are no longer formulas. They no longer display the rand between function, but they're actually the values. Excellent. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to give bonuses out. Bonuses are always good for salespeople, aren't they? So we're going to click on here and we're going to click on and type the word bonus in. So under bonus in E2, we're going to start building up a formula to give them a bonus. Now, we want this bonus to only apply to salespeople who've reached their target of, say, a minimum of 500 sales each and every month. So if there is if they've reached their target, if they've reached a target once, and the target is, let's raise it up a little bit, which is 700. So if they've reached 700 sales over the last 3 months in any one particular month, then they get their bonus. So this is how it works. Firstly, the OR function. So OR, the way it works is I type in OR and I press the bracket. Now, if I want some more details on this, I can press this FX button here at the top. So if I just show you this one here, so this FX button just at the top here, I can do this. You can see that one there. That's great. So I've just got OR here. I'm just going to press on that FX button, and it brings up these function arguments box here. I'm just going to move that there so you can see it. I'm just going to zoom in. There we go. So you can see my face as well. Brilliant. So the logical argument basically is if B2 is greater than or equal to, now what did I say? 700. Great. Or in the logical argument there, let me just zoom back so you can see the lot. C2 is greater than or equal to 700. Or last but not least, D2 is greater than or equal to 700. And I can go on and on and on adding OR statements. Excellent. So this will return true if at least one of these is true. So if I click on OK, so at the moment I can see that this is false because sales team 1 didn't get 700 in January, didn't get 700 in February, and didn't get 700 in March. More pity them. I'm just going to autofill this one down, and you can see the rest of them, it is true. So you can see you got true, 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 true. Now, displaying a spreadsheet like this might not be the best thing, just having false or true. It doesn't give you that much information. So what can we do with this OR statement? Well, we can nest it inside an if statement. And this is how we do it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go up to this first one, this OR statement. I'm going to double click so you can see that one here. What I'm going to then do is I'm going to highlight from the OR all the way to the end and copy. So I've copied that OR function, everything except for the equals sign up here. Just going to press escape on the keyboard and I'm going to delete that formula. Now I'm going to put in an if statement. So if I click on the FX button up here at the top, and I'm looking for my if statement. Now I can type it in here if I want to. So in the if statement I can type in this bit here if I want. So that's not a problem. So let's say for instance I wanted to search for it. I click on if and then I click on go. And then it will find the if statement. And here we go at the bottom. There we go. Brilliant. So if I double click on if, and I can see my if arguments box here. Now because we want to make sure that we're typing in things exactly, so I'm just going to zoom in. Now the logical test here is basically the OR statement. So this is when I'm going to paste in that OR statement. So do you remember the one we copied and we created earlier on? So now if the value is true, then we want them to get their bonus. So we're just going to get some text that says bonus received, woohoo. So bonus received, woo-hoo, exclamation mark. And then the value if false, well, no, they didn't get their bonus, so no bonus. Too bad. Excellent, that's good. So we can see there from this box that if they do get their bonus, then they get a nice little bit of encouragement. And if not, then they get, well, just not chastisement, but a little bit of a message, say, too bad. So I'm going to click on OK, and we can see if I just double click to adjust the width of that, and then if I bring that down, I can now see that my OR statement now is incorporated within my if statement. So far, so good. Now, OR statements can be used for many different reasons, but this is a typical reason. I'm not going to go on any more here. If you need to see other examples of the if statement, then please look at the computer tutoring website for more videos. Thank you so much for watching.